Happy Tuesday. We are going to get in a 45-minute quick workout today. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep so far this week. No excuses. Get our ass in here. We've gotten some good workouts. Feeling it all over the body, to be honest. So we're going to get a good stretch. We're going to get a good run. And that's going to be the day. It's going to be a cardio day. We're going to let our muscles rest, recover a bit from all the lifting. To me, this is what a rest day looks like, stretching and sticking to cardio. It's one of the things I struggle with because I love lifting so much is actually staying off the weights for like a day. Because I'm definitely just a gym rat addicted to it. And watch, by the time I run, I'll end up wanting to get a little pump. But we're not going to do anything crazy. Even though that bench press is set up awfully nicely right there. I think we got to wait till tomorrow to hit that. On Thursday, we fly to Chicago, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be doing yoga from my hotel room. And I'm going to show you guys full body workouts with no equipment when you're on the road. So again, you don't really have any reasons to break your routine. You can always get something done. Look at the chat popping off. Let's have a day, boss. Good morning, Florida Nightmare. It's funny, no matter how late I stream or how early I stream, Florida Nightmare. True day one guy. What's up, Dave K? Dave K, another guy in here every day. So cool when I get notes from you guys that you've started exercising, started practicing. A ton of you have started losing weight. Huge congratulations to everybody brave enough to get started. It is by far the hardest thing. Second hardest thing is maintaining your routine for a long period of time, making it your life, part of your life. But even that, I think, is easier than getting started. Getting started is demoralizing. It's slow. It's tedious. It's demoralizing until you start to feel something. That'll take a few days, and you won't really see big results. In my opinion, it takes 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks, you can really switch your whole body up a notch, a level, if you attack the right way. Veronica, got a regular crew in here, crew of commenters. Donkey kicks. Eight, 9, 10. It's funny, I was listening to Big Cat talk on either the Yak or PMT about how he's getting older and getting more banged up when he plays sports. This simple warm-up routine, I don't have the balls to bother him with it, but it's the sort of thing that get into your 30s, mid 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Everybody can do this, what I'm doing right now. You just have to practice. And then it really helps with those random strains and pulls and pains and aches. Your body's like a car, and if you don't give it proper maintenance, it's going to break down on you. Simple as that. We walked, 4 or 5 miles yesterday. It's like 90 in pure sun. Frank's stamina is crazy. He couldn't walk 100 feet a couple of years ago without having to sit down for a long time. Now he can walk miles in the sun. Should give everybody hope. Anybody discouraged, just stick with it. You can get there. $50. $100. Feeling a bit in my right trap, which is relatively funny because I think it was last week. It's my left trap. That's normally what will start to get very sore for me when I'm beginning to overlift in a week. The traps will start to be like, yo, Jenks, fuck you, chill the fuck out a little bit. And that's when I go back and hit the treadmill again. Harder. Couple extra little stretches there. Now we're going to do just a handful of deep squats into calf raises. Get the legs warmed up for the run. Nice and slowly, really making sure we stick our butt out. Our knees don't go forward. We go all the way up to our tippy toes. These really warm you up. You're going to feel this big time, especially slowly and under control early on in the workout. And by implementing the calf lift at the end, there's also an element of balance. So you have to work really all of your tenets of body control. Okay. Another example of one of those gym days where don't feel great, don't feel like it's perfect conditions. You have every excuse not to go. You have nobody holding you accountable except for yourself. And you still get your ass in there. It's the best kind of workout. The one that almost didn't happen. All right, it's already 7, so we got about 40 minutes, which means we don't have a lot of time to waste. Which means we're going to go right into Led Zeppelin, and we're going to go right up to a 7 speed, 8:34 pace, and work our way up to 2 miles. See how we feel. Our podcast is on today, 10 a.m. And the Mets lost late last night. So Greg should be just a ball of joy. Come on, bud. Here we go. Come on. Go to a 7-3. 8:13 minute mile pace. Come on. Come on. go to a 7.5, 7.6. This is 7:54 minute mile. And we're at 0.56. Seven 7:42 minute mile pace. Eight 7.5 minute mile pace. Now we're getting about what? We've hit 0.8. First sweat hasn't quite broken. Still feeling a bit sore, but better and better with each fast track. Good 7.5 minute pace. Will wake your ass up. Let's go. Without you, baby. My playlist is wild. All right, after our classic turn the page, Bob Seger, my man, let that saxophone hit. Still running at an 8-speed, 7.5-minute pace. Keeping our breath. They always do. You just wish the trick was through. Got half a mile. Let's go to an 82. 7:19 pace. Go to 8-4. It's a 7:09 pace. We're approaching 1.6. 1.6. Go up to an 8.6. 8.6. 6:59 pace. We're at 1.65. Let's go up to 8.8. 6:49 pace. .7. Go up to speed 9.1. 6:36 pace. .75. 9.3. 6:27 pace. .8. Go to a 9.5. 6:19 pace. .85. 9.7. We're at 6:11 mile pace. We're 1.9. Move it up to the 10 speed. 10.1. 5:57 mile pace. Finish it strong. That's 2 miles. About 15 minutes. Every now and then, getting a full sprint just feels wonderful. Stretch out those legs and just kind of let it loose. I thought my treadmill stopped at 10, but I went up to 10.1. So in future sprints, I think we might be looking at 11. Now let me shut the fuck up. We're gonna get 5 minutes on the 15 incline at a 3.6 walking pace. And I'm actually entering it out of breath. So great cardio day here. Walking up hills is boring, tedious, but incredibly effective if you just start regularly integrating it into your workouts. It can even be a centerpiece. It can even be the workout. But do not hold the sides of a treadmill. It's totally asinine. First, walk. Then you can walk a little faster. Then you can slowly build up the incline. But don't start inclining if you need to hold it. By holding it, if I do this, holy shit, this is so easy. I read it's like 50% less work. And that feels about right from that test right there. You want to keep your back arched. You want to stay vertical. And really feel it in your glutes, in your butt, in your hamstrings as you keep powering up. As you get better, you can start working in twists. Then you're a fat burning machine. Walking uphill twisting is the ultimate stomach fat burner, especially those spots that are really hard to get. Like right below your belly button, your little love handles. This can help shed that, if that's what you're trying to do. After the sprint, much harder. Even harder than like a 5-mile run where I don't sprint. I need to sprint more. It's important. It's also functional strength. From never being chased, what better skill than the ability to fly? One minute left here. "30 seconds. It's funny how it just doesn't want that incline on the screen for whatever reason at that angle. We're at a full 1:15 after running a mile and sprinting the better half of the second mile. Really working our cardiovascular endurance, and building muscle in our butt. All right. about a minute of getting the thing up and running, 15-minute 2 mile, and 5 minutes on a 15 incline. I can't even listen to Free Falling without feeling Frank stress. Ruin that song for me. Thanks, Frank. Body armor, choose better. No, I do. All right. Swipe down a towel. Be part of society. Don't be a scumbag. Don't be selfish. Don't be a narcissist. Nice, beautiful, empty gym here. Let's take advantage of it for 30 minutes. Actually, got to stop by the pharmacy on the way to work, which is kind of a nightmare. But there's people that are starving in the world. What am I complaining about? Just suck it up, Jenks. Fucking soft. Your problems would be other people's dreams. All right, it's wiped. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Let's get after it. Dealing with any assholes in your life? Here's the good news. You're not alone. Probably not the first asshole, and it certainly won't be the last asshole. So it's just practice. Got to learn how to work them like fucking fiddles. And no, I'm not talking about literal assholes. I'm talking about people that suck. Stupid boss, stupid significant other, stupid friend, stupid family member, you name it. Fuck them all. Get your shit done and focus what's in your control. It's 10. Ah, 50. It's funny, I used to do 100 a day. And since we started lifting together, you and me, I'm averaging closer to 300. And I always do at least like 200. Shout out the live stream, holding me accountable every day. Now, with all those sit-ups, might have come some of this right trap strain. So let's make sure we stretch that out with some extra cat cows. Oh. Cat cows are like the Advil of stretching. One of the better just general, because look, when I go up, getting my back, both lower and upper, my abs, my chest has to arch and stretch out, my shoulders, triceps lock in, biceps stretched out, forearms, I feel it in my hands and my grip. And then what you can do is just lean back into child's pose. And this is where you're going to really get your hamstrings. You're going to get even more on your back. And then the last part of that kind of progression, for me at least, is coming up into, get you a better view, coming up into downward facing dog, so that you can first stretch these calf muscles, which I think go criminally unnoticed and under maidenized, that's not a word. And then upward facing dog. Let's get that lower back. Once again, shoulders, triceps. And downward facing dog, stretching the opposite leg and getting more on the hamstrings. So again, cat-cow. Really try to maximize the range of motion here. Come down slowly, trying to get your butt to the floor. Reach your hands out, even walk them out with your fingers as far as you can. Child's pose. Come up to downward facing dog. Pedal. Stretch those calves. Don't neglect them. Coming down. Don't touch the ground. Rather go upward dog. You can notice my feet are face down. I'm going to tuck my toes. Back into downward facing dog. Great stretch there, especially after a sprint where you really push your muscles a bit. It's good to come back and show them some love. This is a shorter workout. It's a more boring workout, a little more tedious workout, but this is as important as any of the others. This is just like a all systems check. Make sure everything's feeling good. Make sure everything gets a nice bit of stretch and love. Good run. You need these days. Now we're going to turn into a ball. All right. Yeah, that left trap, that neck, we'll see tomorrow, but it might be a problem. I think we've got a strain. We've got an official strain coming on here. That stretch definitely helped. But when I turn to my right, it's full-blown pain. All right, let's suck it up. We're going to get into air squats here. Then we're going to do a tiny pump, and then that's it. Finishing this at 7:45. Coming all the way up to our tippy toes. You do not need a weight room. You don't really need any room to be able to do this. If you have the ability to stand on your 2 feet, you can start practicing air squats. And eventually, when you're in a position where you really can't go to the gym, Maybe you can't even run because it's the winter and it's a blizzard outside. This is one exercise you can always do. No one can stop you. And it's going to really push your entire core. And fundamentally, can keep you in shape just doing air squats every day. Still going all the way up to the tippy toe, feeling it in the calves. Up on our tippy toes. Again, trying to stretch out our neck, our back, our trap area, which is where we're feeling some pain. Yeah. So tomorrow what we're going to do is avoid ground game work on our hands and push exercises to rest our trap. It'll also eliminate most of our shoulder exercises. So we're going to be targeted, intentional, no excuses, and find ways to work around it and still get a great workout. And that's where, fancy trainers might act like they always feel great. I'm just a real dude. And I'm 36. I'm working out every day. Guess what? Shit fucking hurts sometimes. I think it's important you guys know that. It's not just like some people don't feel pain. It's just some people deal with it better. Some people suck it the fuck up and get the job done. And it's up to you if you want to be one of those people. It's just purely up to you. No one else can make that decision but you. These just feel good. Whew. All right. Woo-wee. Come on, Jax. Focus. I think the shoulder's going to be just fine. Just fine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It was a quick one today, but got our 200 sit-ups, got in some nice yoga stretching, got in a fast 2 miles, including full-blown sprint at the second half of the second mile, followed by the 15 incline walk. We did it all within a quick 45 minutes. And I got to do that more often for you guys. I get carried away sometimes, black out, do the hour and a half, 2 hours, which might be somewhat entertaining, but you don't necessarily get something that you're going to want to do yourself. With that said,
the whole point of recording this whole damn thing is the hope that you guys will see one or two things you like, want to go try, and then start creating your own routine. The goal is not to try to emulate me by any stretch. I'm a weirdo. I wouldn't even recommend doing exactly what I do. But I think knowing your body, feeling it out, and then stealing some tricks that I stole from others is the best possible way. I always like to get a little pump when I'm not lifting weights. Honestly, I think my arms are addicted to it. That's it. Have a great Tuesday, guys. Love you all. We'll be back earlier tomorrow, and we'll see how the old neck's doing. But we're not going to miss any days, no excuses. Take no shit from nobody. Fucking crush it today.